Hi everyone, I'm Akash. Welcome to our Laravel Real-time Chat Application series. In this episode, we're going to learn different type of channels in Laravel Broadcasting. So let's start learning. So in broadcasting, there is three channels actually: public channel, private channel, and presence channel. We have already used public channel, right? So our message sent event that was actually using a public channel. So that's why we are giving this channel. Channel is for actually public, and we give here the channel name. So messenger is our channel name. That's a public channel. Actually, no, in practical case, it's not possible that messenger would be a public channel. It never be possible because a messenger will happen between two user. So it cannot be like a public channel. It must have to be a private channel. So you can see there is also some other importing things like presence channel, private channel, these things. So actually we don't use this, so we can remove this from here, but let's keep this as it is. Okay, so we have seen how public channel event is created. So new channel, and we'll give a channel name. And if we go to our routes, slash channels.php, then we can see that for public channel we don't have to make any logic for any broadcasting logic or whatever for public channel. It's not necessary, but we can do that, but it's not necessary to do anything in here. And what we have to do from client, if we go to our resources views, resources.js, app.jsx, in client we will just use echo.listen for a public channel. That means for a public channel we will just create a new channel name, and from client we will just echo.channel. Then that's how we can use public channel. So it's super simple. And now, what is private channel? Private channel is actually its name is self-illustrating. That means it should be private. That means public cannot access this. So authenticated and authorized website visitor can subscribe to a private channel, right? So that means he's authenticated, and definitely we can use some authorization logic. That means every authenticated user cannot access to any channel. So we can do that, right? We must have to do that, because suppose you are doing messaging with me. So you and I, the two user here. So if someone external user can join this here, so it would be mess, right? So we have to do that logic, that authorization also here. So it's actually used in one-to-one chat messenger. Like in messenger we have we can chat one to another. So that's the example of private channel. And also, like we want to send some messages to our user who have ordered something. We only want to communication with that, for that order, to that user. So then we can use this. Like we first will check if user is authenticated, and then we'll check if user order ID is or order user ID equal to this authenticated user ID, like, right? So that's how private channel could be done. So, and let's see if example of private channel. So first, in the event, we'll, instead of new channel, we'll use new private channel, and that's it. So, and then we can also give some additional things so that we can filter out some other users. All right. So orders.this order ID, right? And in broadcasting channel, we just must have to implement any logic to authenticate that user. That means in channel, there's in this function. So we get first parameter as the user, authenticated user ID. So if user is not null, that means it's authenticated, right? So we can check authenticated using this, but we can also check authorization, like if user ID equal to this order ID, we can check those also, right? So this would be in our route, and final things needs to be in the client side. That is the only change is private, dot private. Previously it was dot channel, now it's dot private. So this is the private channel. This kind of stuff we need to do. We'll do this in our code in a minute. So next we need to learn presence channel. What is presence channels? It's same as private channel, but it's giving some more features to the private channel. So that means in this presence channel we can get who is subscribing to channel, who is leaving that channel. That's it. So it's very useful for multiple user based application or user based things like group of messenger. If you can consume this in group of messenger or in WhatsApp group of messenger, many people can join a group, can leave that group, and can message anything, or definitely everyone will listen what someone types on that group, right? So that kind of example would be the presence channel. So it's already definitely the all of the logics must have to be the private channel, and then it has some additional features like this. So if we get an example of presence channel, it would be like this. So in Broadcaston, in our event, instead of private channel we'll write presence channel. Okay, then, and definitely we'll give this a group ID or room ID, that which group or which room we will joining. That's, we must have to define that. And in the route, in broadcast route, we'll just definitely add a logic like user can join room, right? So this kind of logic we need, so that everyone could not join to that room, right? That's it. So this is how we have to do in the broadcast route. And last is client side. So in client side, it's also same. There's echo.join, but in this place we have to give like echo.join. Why is the user join? Because we are already saying that in the group we need to check who is joining, who is leaving, who is entering, who is typing anything, or this kind of stuff, right? So here there are some new features like join. Here means who is here, that means users, array of users will get this place. And joining, which user is newly joining, so we can get the user object. And leaving, who is leaving, we can get the leaving user. And if error, also we can also get the listen, what we have previously in those, right? We definitely, it's a chainable call, so we can get these kind of things also. So this is these are the channels. So let's test in real code. Okay, so to make this a private channel, we'll just write private channel, and let's keep this messenger. For now we will not making anything user ID here, or we're not doing this for right now. So then in the channels we'll create a broadcast, or just it's not necessary right now, so let's comment out it. And in channel, what it would be, channel is messenger. Let's copy this is from here. Actually we have the wrong spelling, it should be messenger. Okay, so messenger, and make the channel messenger and user. And we are not working with ID, so it's a messenger channel, and we'll just check if user is authenticated. If not, is null user. So user is, we just check if user is not null, that means user is authenticated. So that's it for here. And next is our client side. So if we go to app.js, so now let's see if it can listen this, because it's in channel, it should be like private. So let's see if it can listen like this. So if we go to our view, let's broadcast this again event. We have broadcasted it, and look, there is nothing here. But if we go to our WebSocket demo, that's broadcasted, but that's a private messenger, so its channel name is automatically renamed. It's private messenger, right? So it's good. And then look, it's not subscribed actually. So it's subscribed previously, but it's not subscribed actually because it's already renamed. So we get the API message, so we will not subscribe in our client. So if we need to subscribe, what we need to do, we need to write it private. So let's save, and it would be related. So okay, so now we're seeing something different, like if we go to this WebSocket server, it's like it's trying to create connection, but it's then disconnected. Okay, so what's the worst thing, that it's saying that we will get 403 forbidden. So what it's doing, it's fetching a auth route in this URL broadcasting slash auth, but it's not getting anything. It's saying 403 forbidden. So what you can do in app.blade.php, we will add a meta key for CSRF token with CSRF token. That's it. So inside our route slash api.php file, we'll use broadcast routes prefix API middleware auth API. We'll add this route, added this, and also change these things like message send, it would be messenger MESSEN. So that's it. And also change the same thing in here also messenger. Okay, so that's it. If we just refresh our everything's, wow, it's perfect. So it's already saying that XHR finished loading at us. That means broadcasting out is automatically before connecting. That means whenever this is triggering, this echo.private is triggering, it first hits on this route, and this route would be authenticated if this is authenticated. And perfect. And let's see our WebSocket service. Okay, so it's subscribed. Let's see by sending a new event. I've sent a new event. Yes, event is sent. Let's check this. Yep, we have got this event. We can create another event, like we can create a group chat event, group chat message event. So let's just naming as it is. We will not work with it. We will actually use one-to-one messenger application. We'll make that, but for your reference I'm just adding this. So in here we'll get actually a message instance. Here we will get also the group ID. So we'll write group chat and dot, and also this would be presence channel, as we're working with now presence channel, and that's already auto imported there, presence channel, so it would not be an issue. And then we'll get the group ID, this message of group ID. That means someone must have to be added the group ID whenever he use this message. So now let's route in our broadcast channels, go to channels.php and also add that route. This would be group chat, and we get first user, and that actually get room number or room ID, something like, we can call this a room. So we can also validate this room if this room exists or whatever, and this kind of stuff. But for now we'll keep this empty. We must have to validate if this room exists or user is connected to this room, right? Okay, so let's just now do the front end part. So if we go to our app, so let's create a private channel, presence channel. So it would be, if we go to the documentation, so joining a presence channel would be like this. Copy this and paste it here. So it would be like echo.not private, echo.join, and our would be like that our group name was like group chat, and dot room ID we're getting this from there, and who's user here we can get those. Let's make some console log so that we can check who is there or not. Log users, and if someone joins then he will get this. If we can also get listen, same as this, we can copy listen from here. We can copy listen from message sent. So instead of message sent, we'll like get this to the group chat message. So our event is group chat message. So here we will add listen group chat message. Okay, so just get the E. That's it. Okay, so let's see if it works. And it's showing that room ID is not defined. Definitely we must have to if someone when we will call this, actually if he is enter into a group, that means we have already the room ID in the client. That means look like room ID is 1 for now. That means group chat 1. So room ID is 1 initially. Saying that authorization channel should not use like that. Actually, if we go to the broadcasting documentation, then we can see for an presence channel we have to pass an user like instance, because we're already watching that in here we can get the all users array. So it's necessary that we must have to pass the user instance from here, or we can pass anything, any object, not a boolean value, right? So here what we have to do, we have to add this a dot room id, and also here we need to pass an user instance. Like we can copy this if user can join, but we have not added this can join room like of stuff. So for now let's make it the default true. So make it true. If true, then we'll just pass the user informations. That's it. Now let's reload it. Okay, it's already, that's perfect. Look, we have got the array here. In here we have got this Maniruzzaman-Akash and this user. Perfect. How we have got this? In our app.jsx we have console these users here. That's why we have got this. Trigger a message to see if we got this message also here. So what we have to do, we have to create a message instance and then just broadcast it here. So let's do that. So for now, go to our base version tinker, and in tinker just let's add a message equal to new std class, and then add message some data to group id and add a message to here. Hello. Okay, and then now just broadcast this event group chat message with message. That's it. So we have broadcasted it. Now let's see. Yep, in WebSocket we have got this API message, channel message. And if we go to the network tab and then the WS instance, this Laravel chat, and we can see that our chat subscription is successful for private messenger. For this presence group chat 1 subscription is successful for that. Okay. And one thing we also missed, like in presence channel we have to add the dot here. That means in here we have to add this dot. That's why our event is not actually broadcasting, because that actually doesn't match to the channel name. So now so one of the problem mainly is that this addition tinker, you must have to close this and create a new instance and then run this. Otherwise you will get actually previous event things. It would be it's in cache, so that could be face an issue. So you must have to create a new terminal instance and then run. So like our group chat dot is this, and in channel our channel route name is like this, and in app.jsx our John is look like this. And if we do, let's hit an event, and here look, now it is matched private group chat dot 1, and also it's subscribed to group chat dot 1, and also in there look, we have got this message group id 1 and message is hello. That's perfect. So I think it's pretty much enough for channel. And so we can now create a normal private channel or presence channel based on our scenario. If we want to make a group messenger, then we'll make presence channel. If we want to only a single messenger one-to-one, then we'll use private channel. So for our rest of application we'll use private channel, because we want to make a one-to-one chat application. So that's it for now. Next day we'll make our chat application UI design using Tailwind CSS and React.js. So wait for my next tutorial. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you face any problem, just write your comment in the description box. Thank you. Bye bye.